Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. My name is Atif Sabir, and I'm working with DevDa Punjab as an senior instructor. Today, I am here to share my review and thoughts of the famous TED Talks, The Role of Curiosity in Learning by Ken Robinson. Sir Ken Robinson talk the role of curiosity in learning is a very powerful extension of his well-known analysis of traditional educational arguing for the systematic change in the places of interest and creativity at the heart of the learning process. First, I introduce the speakers. Introductions. Sir Ken Robinson. Sir Ken Robinson was a highly influential British author, speaker, and international advisor on education. He was the leading voice of advocating for the importance of creativity in education and the acknowledgement of the multiple intelligence. The main qualifications include B.Ed in English and the drama from Britton Hall College of Education. He did his PhD from the University of London, researching drama and theatre in educations. Professor of Arts of Education at the University of Warwick for 12 years, later became a professor emeritus. Director of the Arts in the School of Projects from 1985 to 1989. His main achievements include knighted in 2003 by the Queen Elizabeth II for his achievement to the art. Led a major UK government commissions on creativity, educations, and the economy, resulting in the influential report All Our Futures, Creativity, Culture and Educations, the Crown Robinson Reports. His 2006 TED Talks, Do School Creativity, is one of the most famous TED Talks all the time. Authors of international best-selling books like The Elements, How to Finding Your Passion, Changing Everything, and Out of the Mind, Learning to Become Creative. He was named one of the Time CNN Principal Vice. Sir Ken Robinson's argued that the way we teach students today is the outstanding and broken. It works against the way people naturally learn and grow. He believed that we need to change the system completely. The simple idea every children's born with a natural desire learning. They are always asking why and try to new things. This natural desire is what Robinson called curiosity, and it is the main engines that derive all real achievements. Now, the problems our school often try to force students to follow the rules and the routines instead of learning them for their own interest. This is like trying to put out a fire. The goal education should be able to lighting the spark of the noiseless, making it stronger and guide it. It should not be about just telling kids what to do. Our school system is stuck in the past. The current school system was largely created during the industrial revolutions. It was designed to produce workers who could follow the instruction and fit into the standards mold. The factory model is still with us. It treats students like the products being moved along the assembly lines. It values a few subjects like math and science, much more than other like art, music, and dramas. The goal we need to stop running school like factories. People have many different kinds of talent. We need a system that value or encourage all those talents, just not a few. The dangers for testing the fears. The simple idea, our heavy focus on the standardizing test and the endless rules acting stop real learning. What is the problem? And the focus on rote learning. Students are often asked to simply memorize facts to pass a test instead of deeply understanding a topic. The system should that make a mistake is a failure and should be avoided. This all kills creativity. Creativity means try to new things and knowing your failures and a few times. If students are terrified to being becomes wrong, they will never take a creative risk. Need to find new solutions. This culture shut down creativity. The teacher should be a guide, not a delivery truck. The simple idea teacher are skilled professionally and their jobs is too much more important than to reading a script or a textbook. The problem now the systems often focus teachers to act as a simple delivery system, just passing along the exact set curriculum. The limits are skill and passions. Our teachers truly creativity professionally is to perform the facilitators, a guide or a monitor. Their job is to encourage simulations, provoke challenges, their thinkings, and the mentor professionally support students in their journey. We need personal growth like a farm. The simple, the simple idea we must recognize into the standard shape. A farm standardize the even plants. Every plant is a different. They do not make a plant grow, they make sure the soil, light, and the water are right so far the plant can grow naturally to its own personal potential. The goal, the educator must be prioritize fit to their individual students, and often board curriculums personalize many different subjects. Creativity must be seen as being just vital and the important or to the person life as a ability to reach and the right literacy. Now, at the end, I include the conclusions about the review. Sir Ken Robinson, the role of curiosity in a learning serve as a compelling and a humorous analysis, but more importantly, a call to action on our educational revolutions. The review conclude that the talk is necessary reminder that our current system often actively work against a children nature and the desire to learn. His central arguments is the naturally curiosity, creativity, and individuality. We can transform educations from a process to conformly into a powerful catalogues of a human philosophy and the society progress. The talk is highly recommended for one involved in educations, parents, teachers, and the policymakers who need to understand the need of the students and their thinking and what they want to become. This talk is highly recommended for everyone involved in education system, like parents, teachers, and the policymaker who wish to see the system that truly prepare the children for their unpredictable futures by overlapping and leveraging their greatest natural assets, their boundaries and curiosities. This talk is very much important for the students' motivations, student thinking, students' creativity. If a student is not given a chance to their own creativity thinkings and to work with their own mind, and our system always focus and bonded the students to into the syllabus, a fixed curriculum, or a fixed environment where the abilities of a students to move forward, to grow up, to think beyond the limit are breakdowns. The students always thoughts about the marks, about the positions, about the percentage, and they fails to becomes a more better than the limits are restricted. Thank you very much. It is all over for my today review. I hope that My viewer will enjoy my 2 day review. And the next time, I will be right back with another episode of review series. Till then, thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.